Enter the stars, and we are live. Apologies again. Gosh, I need to get it together. I need to like have some kind of a like alarm system or something, right? Make sure I make my own live shows on time. You guys, we've always have to be on the lookout for Christian imposters. Okay. Tonight we are going to expose one of those Christian imposters. Now, make no mistake, even the demons and devils believe in Jesus Christ. They just choose not to follow him. It is written. So I appreciate all of you guys coming out. The enemy knows exactly the power of Christ and the Holy Spirit. He knows it. And he will oftentimes try to wield it and use it, especially during marketing campaigns and things like this. We see this sometimes on YouTube with the fake Christian channels that claim to be Christians, but then are not applying that in their lives. And today we're going to look at a clothing line called Not of This World. It is a Christian clothing line, quote unquote. And it appears as though we found some pretty damning evidence with regards to this clothing line. Now, I saw this on a sticker in a film in the review, in the back window. I can't remember what film it was exactly, but basically, you guys have probably seen this logo. We're going to pull it up in just a second here. Welcome everybody to the show tonight. Trying to get used to doing more evening shows, especially with the time change, because be able to stay up for a little while until my body adjusts to the time change. But we're going to try to do some evening shows with you guys tonight. All right, I see everybody starting to come on in. We're going to go ahead and get started on this, you guys. Now, this is Not of This World. Many of you might recognize this. Maybe some of you that are Christians, maybe some of your kids are starting to wear this kind of thing. We're going to zoom in on the logo. This is the logo here. This is their website, mardell.com, Not of This World. And the logo that we're going to be looking at tonight is this one. Now, I want you to take a close look at this as we begin to read into this logo and what it might mean. Now, this is the Wikipedia page, Not of This World Apparel. Again, this is quote unquote Christian clothing line, Christian-based apparel company that caters to younger generation Christians. Now, we always have to be careful when dealing with this kind of stuff. You're probably wondering, okay, what's the big deal? Why do we care? It's the intent that counts. Yes, it is the intent that counts, but when you see purposeful misappropriation or misuse of symbols to this degree, this is when we have to stand up and say something. Now, here's the history of this. Not of This World was founded in 2001 by Aurelio F. Barreto III, founder and former CEO of Dogglue Incorporated. In 2015, the company was purchased by Mardell Christian Bookstore. Now here, which is the site that we just looked at here, Mardell. Now here is where flags starting going off for me. This guy used to own Dogglue or Dogglue. What are Dogglues? This is a Dogglue. It is basically a dog igloo. These are very popular, and I'm sure this guy was made millions off of this. Okay. And when I began to think of the word dog and understand that it means God backwards, that was my first clue that Not of This World is not as it seems. Okay. But it goes on from here, because when I began to look at this logo, because we can't just base that off of that one assumption, because it's kind of a bit of a weak association, right? If that was the only thing that you looked at something and you saw. We also have what is a rocker pizza cutter here. Casey, what are you talking about? This is the rocker pizza cutter. Many of you will recognize this. It's a rocker style pizza cutter. In fact, we're going to type in Rocker, pizza cutter. Casey, why does it matter that there's this piece on this letter that looks like a rocker, pizza cutter? Well, I'm going to explain it to you. Not only is there a rocker pizza cutter, but there is the pizza. And even though the rocker pizza cutter blade is not down in the pizza, a piece of the letter N. What I've told you guys is that this shape